Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. And I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I know that's not much, but it's certainly a goal I've been working to for a couple years now. And I can't believe I'm almost there. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there as a community. We can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at Dragonheart, the battle for the Heartfire. Continuity is something this franchise knows nothing about. The only thing that seems to really keep going is that there's always a dragon. Despite the fact that in the last movie, there's supposed to be a bunch of baby dragons, and they're supposed to be, I guess, repopulating and forming relationships with humans and yada yada yada. No, there's one dragon. It's still Drago from the last one, and this time it's not Ben Kingsley, it's Patrick Stewart who's the dragon. I don't know, his performance kind of sounded phoned in. I mean, with technology today, you could literally phone it in. This is before Picard, so I guess he needed some work, and so he picked up this movie. So I would say that this is probably the weirdest out of the four movies, because I can't remember the king and queen's name that were supposed to be at the end of the last movie, but they have a son named Walter. He's not interested in dragons because the king is off with Drago training the other dragons that you never see. So he spends a lot of time with his mother, who was on the north side of the wall, which doesn't seem to be existent anymore. Like I said, continuity. What's that? But she also has a dragon, and that dragon gets struck by lightning, and she dies because the dragon dies, and because they're sharing a heart. And so Walter completely resents his father and dragons and just goes off and does his own thing, gets married, and apparently when a dragon shares their heart, you can pass on the connection through your offspring. And also apparently that connection can skip a generation. There's twins born, Megan and Edric. Beginning of the movie, they're trying to find an heir to the throne. This random guy, who I think is probably the general of the army, I don't know, he says, I should be the heir because there's no heir, and then the priest says, no, there's still Walter. Yes, they're back to priest. Catholic priest. Again, continuity. What's that? But the priest plays a very minor role, like next to nothing. They're more or less a glorified extra. And, well, the stories of the twins are Edric has super strength. Megan can control fire, she can't create it though. She's seen as a witch by the village people. And really between the two of them, there's just sibling bickering because the father dies. I won't go into details about it, but both of them kind of blame each other for it, and the brother sends Megan off because she's a danger, and she finds Vikings, and there's just one Viking who seems to have super strength because he can kind of match Edric, and he seems to be obsessed with fire that he thinks comes from Odin. It just really gets goofy and weird and stupid. So once she finds the Vikings and they form this pack or whatever, she brings them back to where Edric is. Edric has become king because he is the heir, and she says, well, I'm a minute older and rights of succession, I should be queen. You could probably figure out the rest of the movie from there. Actually, maybe you couldn't, because this movie's kind of weird. Anyway, this is the second best looking dragon for the franchise. Draco still looks the best. As a whole, this franchise is a mess. I don't recommend any of the sequels. If you can, find Dragonheart out on Blu-ray. Just that one. Don't get the collection pack. It's not worth it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you have seen all four movies like I have. What are your thoughts on the franchise? If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.